let's talk about sleep. Now, if you happen to be one of those people who can lay your head on the pillow, fall fast asleep deep into dreamland, stay there through the night, and wake in the morning feeling bright eyed, bushy tailed, and ready to attack your day, good job. I'm officially jealous. Now, for the rest of us, I've got good news. We can get there too. We've got the ability to not only fall asleep, but stay there through the night and even wake in the morning feeling energetic. The really good news is that once we master sleep, we not only unlock our personal potential in everyday life, but also our gains in the gym. I mean, think about it. We break ourselves down in the gym with our exercise so that we can build ourselves back up through eating and sleeping. So we can unlock an entire world of potential in our progress simply by focusing on our sleep. So let's get started. Pillar 1, sleep environment. Now, the three biggies in setting up our sleep environment are going to be the temperature, the light, and the cleanliness. So let's dive into the temp. As it turns out, 60 to 68 degrees is going to be the optimal temperature for our sleep. Now, why? I know that sounds cool to a number of you, but trust me on this. Our body cools itself to help fall into a deeper sleep. It actually lowers its body temperature, only rising that temperature to help wake us in the morning. Now, if we force ourselves into a warm temperature, that can pre-signal our ability to wake up, and that's what we're trying to avoid. So do yourself the favor, lower the air temperature in your room, and potentially enjoy a nice, restful sleep. Now, the next part, light, feels like something we should already know. We sleep better when the lights are out. But this means not just turning the lights out, it means looking for any extra ambient light in the room. So maybe using blackout shades or extra sheets over the windows, even taping over lights like LED lights from electronics. Now, this isn't just because it's too bright in the room to sleep. Any stimulation of light, even in our skin, can signal our pineal gland to help wake us up in the morning or at least disrupt our sleep. And we want to avoid that. So let's cut out all the light. I'm talking pitch black, cave vibes here. Now, that third thing, Mom was right. Make your bed. Not only do you start your day with a win when you make your bed, but also try it. When you walk back into that bedroom at night, it's so restful and tranquil to walk into a room that's already set up. So not only make your bed, I don't know, maybe pick up the clothes off the floor and also wash your sheets once in a while. But it's the small things that matter, but small things add up. So give it a try. Pillar 2, sleep routine. Now, our body loves routines. In fact, it thrives on it. You know how when you take your dog for a walk, you don't have to actually ask your dog, you can just grab the leash and it gets all excited? Well, that's kind of what we're trying to do with our body with these habits and routines. It's less about the actual habit itself. It's more about the consistency of the habit to set the expectation for our body that says, oh, I'm about to sleep. Now, the key to this is consistency. It's less about having tea on a Wednesday night and falling asleep. It's more about having tea consistently every night so that when your body sees the tea come out, it says, oh, cool, sleep's a-coming, and I'm excited for that. Pillar 3, sleep hygiene. Now, sleep hygiene is really just about preparing our physical body for sleep. And we can do this with something as simple as a hot bath. Now, I get it. Most of us don't have time for a hot bath in our busy schedules. But if you can make the time, having a hot bath with maybe some extra Epsom salts, which are basically muscle relaxers, can go a long way to setting us up for success when it comes to relaxing our body and improving our sleep. Now, if you don't have time for that, I don't know, maybe make time for a hot shower. Just a few minutes to help wash the day's stress away can go a long way to doing that too. Now, here's the mind blower. When you're done with either the hot bath or the hot shower, splash some cold water on your face. I know we've been told that we splash water on our face to wake us up, and that can be true. But when we do it after a hot shower or a hot bath, it can take advantage of a mammalian reflex that helps improve our blood flow, which can help us go to sleep. So you be the judge. Give it a try. Take a hot shower, hot bath, splash some cold water on your face, and see if it doesn't improve your sleep. Pillar 4, sleep nutrients. Now, melatonin is the big sleep nutrient that most of us are aware of, and it's probably the most used supplement for sleep. Now, I like to use melatonin in a liposomal form or a fat suspended form. Now, we have a product called Sleep Sauce It's a great example of this. Not only is it fat suspended, so we process it a little differently, we can also microdose it. So perhaps we have a lower level, and that can help us feel not only more rested in our ability to fall asleep and stay asleep longer, but also it may help us tolerate that better to feel less groggy in the morning when we wake. So if you're a person who likes melatonin or thinks that it's helpful when you sleep, give Sleep Sauce a try. Now, melatonin can be something to improve our sleep, but it doesn't mean it's what's needed in every case. There's a number of other things we can use from a nutrient base that can help us achieve a more restful and restorative sleep. So let's explore those. Now, GABA is one of the more underutilized sleep supplements, and I use air quotes because it's not actually a sleep supplement. GABA is an inhibitory neurotransmitter. Whoa, big word. What it basically means is that it helps us relax. So if you're a person who has a hard time turning your mind off at night, or maybe even achieving physical relaxation, it may be a deficiency in GABA that we're actually experiencing. So supplementing with GABA can be a really good idea. So too could be the use of B6. B6 is a nutrient that helps raise GABA levels. So in addition to using a GABA supplement, we may want to use something like B6 to help boost our natural production of that GABA as well. Now, fortunately, we've put both of those nutrients into a product called Nightcap, and it uses not only GABA and B6, but also magnesium, which can also induce relaxation in the evening, along with 2 herbs we use in Chinese medicine that help metabolize cortisol. It's that combination of things that helps us reduce the stress hormone reaction in the evening, induce physical relaxation with our magnesium, and boost those GABA levels that help us not only turn off our mind, but turn down the stress in our nervous system to prepare ourselves for a more optimal sleep. Even the consistent habit of having the nightcap night after night, a ritual, if you will. I mean, we are a cult after all, right? So that can be something that helps induce sleep and relaxation. So if that sounds like you, give the nightcap a try. Now, if you're having trouble staying asleep and you find yourself waking up at a consistent time every night, say 1 to 3 in the morning, well, maybe we want to go back and revisit the stress level in figuring out how we might be able to improve our ability to handle stress to help improve our ability to stay asleep at that time of night. Now, if you're waking up between 3 and 5 in the morning, well, maybe it's something we just want to look at adding some antioxidants, some vitamin D, maybe some vitamin C to help us stay asleep through that time period. But let's keep in mind that supplements are just supplements. They're additive to our diet and our lifestyle. And the root of our sleep actually comes from our gut. It comes from producing our serotonin and melatonin, which comes from our digestive tract. And there's a whole level that we made on digestion. So go there if you're having those issues. But if you've done that and you've already gone through these other levels of sleep, adding things like our sleep sauce and nightcaps and some of these antioxidants can be a great way to help support a more restful sleep.